we're gonna talk about morphology. So, what is the morphology? Morphology is a branch of linguistics that studies the structure of words and their information. It is concerned with the analysis of how words are formed, their internal structure, and how they are related to other words in a language. Morphology involves the study of morphemes, which are the smallest unit of meaning in a language. And morphology also deals with inflection, which is the process of adding grammatical information to words to indicate tense, case, number, gender, and other features. Overall, morphology is an important aspect of understanding how language works, as it provides insight into the structure and formation of words in different languages. And here are some examples. The words unhappy is formed from the root word happy and the prefix un. So the prefix un changes the meaning of the root word to indicate the opposite, resulting in a new word with a different meaning. So, is morphology have elements? Yes, of course. Morphology is composed of various elements that work together to create the structure and formation of words in a language. Some of the key elements of morphology include morphemes, affixes, inflection, derivation, and stem. These elements work together in different ways to form the structure and meaning of words in a language. Morphology is an important aspect of understanding how language works and is studied in linguistics and language learning. There are different types of morphology, and they are depending on how words are formed and how their structure is analyzed. Inflectional morphology. This type of morphology involves the use of inflectional affixes to indicate grammatical features such as tense, aspects, mood, case, gender, and number. For example, the suffix s is used to indicate plural in English, as in the words cats. Derivational morphology. This type of morphology involves the use of derivational affixes to create new words by modifying the meaning or part of spec of an existing word. For example, the prefix un can be added to the adjective happy to form the new adjective, like unhappy. Compounding. This type of morphology involves combining two or more words to create a new word. For example, the words tooth and brush can be combined to form the compound word toothbrush. The replication. This type of morphology involves the repetition of all or part of a word to create a new word with a different meanings. For example, the word Peter Patter is a reduplicated word that imitates the sound of raindrops falling. This type of morphology can be further subdivided into different categories and analyzed in various ways, depending on the language and linguistic theory being studied. And that's all I can tell you about morphology. And remember, think strong, be strong, and work on.